Yesterday's shooting of an off-duty police officer at an ATM in Escondido has exposed the vulnerability of people trying to withdraw money in public. That officer was trained to be aware of his surroundings, but as 10 News reporter Chris Murphy discovered, others returning to that very ATM where the officer was ambushed yesterday left themselves wide open to becoming victims.
Just more than 24 hours ago, this San Diego County Credit Union ATM along South Escondido Boulevard was the scene of a brazen attack. An off-duty San Diego police officer shot in the head and robbed of his wallet. So we set up our 10 News camera across the street to see if people were more cautious the day after.
Now this right here, huge vulnerability.
We then took our video to a criminal expert. Kevin LaChapelle is a former police officer and now a professor of criminal justice at National University.
He's exposing how much cash he has in his wallet.
Of the 10 people we rolled on at the ATM, only this man did it right.
Just interesting about his posture, how he turns his body.
Yeah, and that's actually really good. He's forcing himself to not stay focused on the ATM.
LaChapelle says most people get locked onto the ATM screen and become oblivious to their surroundings, which invites trouble.
And imagine all the things that could go on around him right now that he would be completely clueless about.
He hasn't looked up once.
Not at all.
Because ATMs demand your attention with passcodes and other prompts, rear-view mirrors are provided, but no one we saw used them. LaChapelle says this man is an example of how ATM safety begins before you even get to the machine.
Clearly puts himself in a vulnerable state because he's completely focused on his wallet right now. He's counting kind of his cash. You can see cash clearly. So he's limping, so somebody could see him as someone that may not be able to fight back. And he's so focused on his wallet and showing that he has money that even if he doesn't get the card in, someone could come up and just take his wallet out of his hand and run.
In Escondido, Chris Murphy, 10 News.
Good advice. Be aware.